We'll go for it, Blackpool. Yup.
Dead horse there anyway.
Go on, the light's taking so long, man.
Just thinking that.
I used to love a fair, I did. Don't you?
Yeah, it was alright.
No, that scared the crap out of me. I presume so, yeah. Don't you have that mouse trap one here and all?
I don't know.
Got the Sooty show.
Speed cameras on the front.
Hey, and big speed humps.
Yeah.
Do you mean speed cameras on the prom?
Them speed cameras there.
Oh, you mean on this road?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant on the footpath.
Oh yeah, it probably is.
I'm going to say, what for? And do you know what? I thought the sea was brown here.
Yeah, that look round, doesn't it?
No, it looks nice and blue. I will show you. It is blue in Blackpool. Blue water. Looks rather nice, I think. There's a tram there. Don't you remember in Coronation Street?
Oh, yes.
Yes, it was Alan Bradley, weren't it?
Yes, I think it might have been. That was a silly thing to do again.
Yeah, well, he was trying to murder Rita, weren't he?
Yeah,
or at least
I remember
duff her up. Yeah, and he got splattered by the tram. But he thoroughly deserved it, Dana.
Yeah.
He
I'm
did.
just looking for a memorial for him, but I can't see.
Oh, funny. But we wouldn't do one, because it was good riddance, weren't it? We can't remember the fox name.
Boom, boom.
Yeah, he go boom, boom. With his little jacket. Oh, Basil Brush.
Yeah.
Hey, I
Thank
remembered.
Panic over.
God, that was annoying.
It was.
Couldn't remember, man. That hurt my brain. That did. Well, we got a funeral in front of us.
No, it's empty.
That's alright. We've arrived at our destination and we're in Fleetwood. Central car park. Free parking between 8 AM and 6 PM. You can overnight in a motorhome for 3 consecutive nights at £5 a night. Which is a bargain, ain't it, Uggs?
I think it's good, yeah.
Yeah. We're going to go off on a little walk, but it's freezing because it's in the shade. We're changing direction because look, sun's setting that way and it looks like it'll be lovely. And we're walking down the beach. Going to try and get in the last of the remaining sun. And we just met a lovely couple when we pulled up. They were watching the footy in their camper van and they called Carl. They had a natter to us. Eileen and Andy. They watch us and they give Nookie Bear some lovings. Don't think their doggy like Nookie, but never mind. Can't all love each other, can we? But they were lovely. Really, really nice to meet her. Had a good natter and Nookie's having a psychopath. There he goes. You wouldn't think he was limping last night, would you? He's gonna savage you. Serves you right. Mad mutt man. Nook. It is absolutely bitter. Can't believe how much the temperature's dropped. But it's been a lovely day. Look at that for a lovely sunset. Really nice. What are you doing?
Sewing.
Doing Nookie's harness?
Yeah, repairing it because it ripped.
Yeah. Cheaper than buying a new one, ain't it?
Yeah, nothing wrong repairing things.
Recycling.
It is actually, yeah.
Reusing.
There's nothing wrong with it apart from where the cable, the harness is rubbed through.
Yeah.
So, stitch it up. If it rips again, then we'll have to get a new one, but it should last for a bit.
Well, I don't know, 'cause I don't know what your sewing's like.
Mine sounds good.
Well, I know mine's good, but you started doing it, so... We shall see. If he escapes later, we know you've done a shit job.
Yep.
Yep. We're going out in a bit anyway, ain't
We are, yeah. Down the lighthouse and down to the piers and that, innit?
we? Yeah, not that there is a pier.
Ah, you know what I mean. It's where the boats and the boat is, and it's going across the water there.
Yeah, the ferry port.
The ferry port, yeah. That's the word.
Yeah. So we'll see you in a bit.
Got a lovely looking beach. And there's Ellen going for a swim.
Colour of that sea is absolutely gorgeous. But don't be fooled. It's about 2 degrees. It's bloody freezing. Still lovely though. Say, Fleetwood is way nicer than I thought it was going to be. Not that we've hardly walked yet, but we're going for a walk. We're going to walk to that building over there. This is the Beach Lighthouse, also known as the Lower Lighthouse. Built in 1840, it's 43 feet high and it's a Grade 2 listed building. And there's a statue of a man here, and he's holding the lighthouse I just filmed. And his name is Sir Peter Hesketh Fleetwood. He was a Victorian Tory MP who, coming from Lancashire, he said there wasn't enough seaside resorts for people. So he developed Fleetwood and then named it after himself. And there's a poem at the bottom, and I'll read it. On my own land, on my own warren, on my warren by the banks of the stream, out of this wasteland will rise up in glory a shining new town, a town of my dreams. And that was written by R. Baxter. And at the bottom, it's got a little bunny rabbit. The sculptor even put bunny poos on it. Attention to detail, I think. Where are we going now?
I don't know, keep walking.
Yeah, Not got a clue really, have we? This lighthouse is called Pharos Lighthouse, also known as Upper Lighthouse. It's 93 feet tall and it's built of red sandstone, and it was built in 1839, designed by Decimus Burton and Captain H.M. Denham. And that's a bus. Good it ain't a tram, because I'm standing right by the tram line. And you can just see the other lighthouse through the trees. Lovely old proper Victorian tram stop. They knew how to make stuff, didn't they, Uggs?
Yep.
Yeah.
Shame it's been neglected and left.
Yeah, he said shame it's been neglected and left, if you never heard him. We've been walking all the way round the road, round the edge of the coast. But we're in the park now. It's called The Mount. It was built when the town was developed in the 1800s, and it's a Grade 2 listed building. We're at the top. Lovely building. Really nice, ain't it, Uggs?
It is, yeah.
Don't know what it is. Go and have a mooch. You can see the car park, but you can't see us, because there's a building blocking the view. Never mind. And that building there, I think, is the Marine Pavilion. Looks like it's got a bit of a park area there. So we'll walk that way back. We're in the Mount pub. I'm having a hottie chocker. And there's the motorhome. You can see it from the window where we sat. What you got then, Uggs?
Ice breaker.
Very good.
It is? Ice breaker?
Ice breaker, he said.
Yep.
Don't know what that strange noise was then. Sounded like a cat being trod on.
It
It did, I don't know what it was. And I've got a hot chocolate. What is actually that hot? I can't even drink it. It's nuclear.
And it's huge.
Yeah, it is massive. Friendly in here though, ain't they?
Very friendly, and dog lovers.
Yeah. Even bought Nookie a bowl of water over.
And gave him so much fuss, it's now asleep.
Yeah, about time and all. Why he's lying down there with his head under the table, I'll never know. And we just walk in Nookie Monster before we settle in for the night, and he's gonna go ape shit. Told ya. That's what we have to contend with him. Bloody nut job. Carl reckons it's the cadets training. Don't ya?
I do.
That orange one's been lifted out the water now. And then them in there are being told what to do by a man with a big gob. Joining in, aren't they?
Yeah. Good idea.
There they are, the poor buggers. Being told off. Yeah, you're going to be on YouTube. We got a brave ducky here. Oh, look at that. It hissed at me, it did. Ain't that brave after all, are you, missus? No, you ain't. Look at Nookie glowing in the dark. Poor dog. It's probably all you can see on the screen. That one on the end there is the pub we went in earlier, the Mount. We're leaving our park up now. Still in Fleetwood though. Just going to go for a little walk somewhere first. We're at our destination. This is Fleetwood Marsh's nature reserve. I don't think it's actually that old. I think it used to be industrial, but I can't remember properly. But we're going to walk down, hopefully to the estuary, if we can. Well, you can't see on here, but the water's frozen. I don't think it's frozen completely. Some of it is defrosted, the bit under the bridge, but the rest of it is all frozen. Look how frozen it is. Like a sheet of glass. Well, it might be cold, but the sun is shining again. But there is a lot of dogs off lead. But they are allowed in certain parts of here. Other parts are no dogs at all to protect the wildlife. And then other parts are on lead only. Well, we've managed to get to the lower level. What a nightmare that was. And we've come to look at the boat graveyard. What an interesting place. I love stuff like this. And they've all got their own tale to tell. Just we can't hear it, unfortunately.
Here comes Mrs. B. Being down to see if she can get the boats to float again. I don't think they're going to float, really. but she insists that she can try and make them better. Took some body filler, hammer and some nails. She said that's all she needs. We shall see. It's very mucky, isn't it?
It is down there.
That's why me and Nookie stayed down here.
Yeah, I know.
The mud was like suction cups to my feet.
Definitely.
Anyway, Mrs. B,
What, Mr. B?
will they float again?
I doubt it, but who knows?
Oh, I've just told everybody that you went down there with some body filler and hammer and nails to try and fix them.
Right, then we're going.
Yeah, we are.
We're going to say bye as well.
If you want to say bye.
Yeah, for me saying bye on camera for the change.
Yeah.
Let's pull my hat down.
Right, folks. See you next time.
See you again.
Bye.